You can keep a car's engine running perfectly for a decade, but the moment you sit inside and look at the center console, the age is impossible to hide. Daily driving quickly becomes a battle against friction. You're fumbling with tangled auxiliary cables, tapping forcefully on an unresponsive plastic screen, and backing out of tight spaces without a camera to guide you. The fix doesn't require a trip to a dealership for a brand new vehicle. The entire experience of driving can be updated simply by replacing the brain of your dashboard, the double-din stereo. In 2026, the aftermarket for these head units has accelerated. We are no longer looking at basic receivers that just play the radio. The latest models operate as fully independent, AI-integrated computers. Swapping out that factory deck is an effective method to bring modern safety protocols, seamless connectivity, and ease of use into a vehicle you already own. The new baseline for in-car technology starts with eliminating wires. Current entry-level standards dictate that Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connect entirely wirelessly, activating automatically the moment you turn the ignition key. Units like the SJoyBring and the PLZ stereos prove that this wireless standard is now highly accessible. Both models deliver reliable pocket-to-dash syncing for well under $200. A built-in digital signal processor upgrades sound by splitting frequencies directly to 4 main cabin speakers and 2 dedicated subwoofer outputs. Alongside a 10-band equalizer, you can shape the audio profile, pulling back harsh highs or adding low-end punch without a separate amplifier. Beyond the internal processing, these entry models retain smart, practical hardware designs. Specifically, the SJoyBring keeps physical volume knobs, allowing you to make adjustments purely by feel while keeping your eyes straight ahead. They also address the safety deficit of older vehicles by bundling external hardware. The SJoyBring includes a waterproof night vision backup camera for reverse driving, alongside a dash cam that records continuously while you move. By combining automated phone integration with modern camera hardware, this initial tier of stereos strips the daily friction out of an older dashboard at a highly approachable price point. A standard 7-inch screen replaces a factory radio cleanly, but upgrading to a larger, tablet-style floating display expands how much visual information you can process at a glance. The Kissound 10.1-inch unit uses its massive increase in screen real estate to display wider, more detailed navigation maps, while rendering digital buttons large enough to press easily on a bumpy road. The panel itself uses QLED technology, which is highly effective in a vehicle environment because it cuts through direct sunlight glare while maintaining rich color accuracy that basic LCD panels wash out. This graphic illustrates the QLED panel's 170-degree viewing angle. Because the optimal viewing cone is so wide, the navigation map remains clear and undistorted for the passenger, not just the driver sitting dead center. The Kissound also offers the strategic flexibility of a dedicated wired connection port. This is useful for bypassing Bluetooth interference in dense city traffic, or simply keeping your phone charging during a long highway run. To change the physical atmosphere of the cabin, the unit features an integrated, music-synced ambient LED light bar positioned above the screen, a design choice specifically aimed at reducing nighttime eye fatigue. Stepping up to this larger footprint turns the stereo into a prominent interior fixture, upgrading the cabin from a purely functional space to a more comfortable, premium environment. The highest tier of 2026 hardware acts as a standalone computer, running internal software and processing power without the need for a connected smartphone. The ATOTO S8L runs a native Android 15 operating system. By accepting a 4G LTE SIM card directly into the unit, it maintains its own independent, always-on internet connection. With its own connection and dedicated processor, it easily handles true split-screen multitasking. You can run a native navigation app on one side and a media player on the other without dropping the data stream. The software driving this premium tier introduces a feature called Drive Chat, an agentic AI assistant built directly into the dashboard using ChatGPT and Gemini integration. Standard voice commands execute rigid, preset tasks. Drive Chat engages in natural conversation, provides proactive context about your destination, and assists with complex route planning natively. The intelligence extends to the vehicle's mechanics as well. The S8L includes a Bluetooth OBD scanner that plugs into the diagnostic port, transmitting live engine diagnostics, tire pressure readouts, and fault codes directly to the dashboard screen. The absolute ceiling for this hardware format is the ultra-premium ATOTOZONE X10, a unit designed to push the boundaries of what a dashboard computer can process. This sound wave timing chart visualizes the X10's audiophile-grade acoustic tuning. With 10 discrete channels, it performs time correction accurate down to 0.08 milliseconds, ensuring the audio from different speakers arrives at your ears perfectly synchronized. These ATOTO platforms act as centralized AI-driven command centers that manage the vehicle's engine data and navigational intelligence simultaneously. The 2026 market offers a massive spectrum of upgrades, ranging from a reliable wireless phone mirroring baseline to an audiophile-grade AI hub. These units have evolved into comprehensive vehicle management systems that handle navigation, technical diagnostics, and communication through a single interface. Integrating this technology closes the gap between the reliable mechanical engineering of an older car and the high-speed digital expectations of modern driving. Before ordering, always measure your specific dashboard opening, confirm your wiring harness, and select the tier of processing power that aligns with your specific driving habits. Given the affordability and sheer computing power now available in a doubled-in format, driving with a disconnected, frustrating dashboard is now an active choice rather than a necessity.